In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Carpodgo T3 Pro right here. This device lets you give any car out there either Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. It's pretty cool and it's actually surprisingly inexpensive to do. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully everyone is safe out there. First and foremost, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Carpodgo for actually sponsoring this video and sending this device out. I've heard a lot of good stuff about this device, not only from the Amazon reviews, but I actually know someone who's used this personally. So really cool stuff right here. This is actually one of the highest rated on Amazon. I believe it's like 4.9 stars. But we're going to go ahead and take a look in the box right here. First and foremost, if you guys are thinking about making your dumb car smart and getting this device right here and adding either Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, I'll leave a link in the description down below, and you guys can actually use code TechRight to get an additional $50 off this device at checkout. Alright guys, so this is our unboxing experience right here. Of course, this isn't the main box, but first and foremost, we have our backup camera in here. This of course is going to give you the option to use this as a backup camera on your car if you don't have one already. Next, we have our suction cup mount right here. This is the first primary mount that I'm sure a lot of people are going to use. Next, we have our Bluetooth aux receivers. So this is for the people who need Bluetooth in their car but don't have Bluetooth. And of course, we have our main box right here, which is going to have the device inside of here. We have first and foremost the device. This is going to be a 8.9 inch display on this, pretty big right here, and it's going to have a magnetic base on the back of it. Next, we have our 9-volt power cord to power the whole device right here. We also have our fixed console mount if you guys want another mounting option. I think this one is a little bit cooler if you guys want to have the more modern, sleek type of look. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this one up in my car. And of course, last but not least, we have our OTG cable if you guys want to do some firmware updates on this device as well. But we're in the studio right now, so we're gonna go into the car and set this up and see how this all works. Alright guys, so we are now in the car, and as you guys can see, there is two different types of mounts. This one is going to be the fixed console mount, and then we also have a suction mount, but I opted for this one because I think it looks a little bit cleaner. So we're gonna go ahead and set up this mount right now. Obviously, we have our magnet base right here, and we have one of the screws right here. So we're gonna put the screw around this, and then of course put this little head around the ball, and then just go ahead and screw this in, as you guys see right here. Now once it is tightened, everything is locked in place. This is going to be receiving the little 9-inch tablet that we're about to see right now. All right guys, so we have our 9-volt cord right here that we're gonna go ahead and plug into the tablet. But of course, we have our tablet right here, and of course we have all of our ports right here. The first one's going to be our power. We're going to be plugging in our USB Type-C cable to go ahead and power this on. We have our audio port right there. We have our AV in, which is going to be for our backup camera, and the person I'm doing this for did not want the backup camera, so we're not going to be setting that up. We have our mic, and of course we have our USB right there where we can go ahead and set up new firmware on this device once we get updates. All right guys, so we're going to go ahead and put in our 9-volt power cord right here. We're going to go ahead and go down here, and as you guys can see, we're going to go ahead and pop this in here. And to power that on, you're just going to go ahead and click it right here, obviously. Now, as I said before, we're going to go ahead and plug this in, and we are going to set this up. Boom. All right guys, so we're going to go ahead and power this on, and this is how this is going to look. It sits super flush with this, even though there's a little arch right here. It looks really good. It definitely makes the car look a lot newer, as you guys can see. So really cool little thing right there. All right guys, so we have the Carpodgo booted up right now, and this is the interface that we're looking at right here. Honestly, super clean, super nice, smooth looking interface right here. Of course, the first thing right here is going to be our Apple CarPlay. We have our Android Auto, we have our Bluetooth, we have our brightness options, we have our settings right here, FM radio, and of course the other Bluetooth right here. We're going to go ahead and start out right here. So these are going to be our options for our car audio. Of course, you can use the speaker that's inside of here, which isn't the greatest in the world, but that's always a choice. We have our aux right here. if you guys want to go ahead and connect your aux to the car. We also have FM radio if you guys just want to listen to your radio in the car. And this is going to be the most popular one, dual Bluetooth right here. So as you guys can see right here, it says after enabling this feature, the device only displays information and does not receive phone sound. To play sound on your phone, you need to connect it to the car's Bluetooth, and it also supports the addition of aux Bluetooth receiver and the FM transmission Bluetooth receiver. If FM or aux is needed to transmit sound to the vehicle, this function needs to be turned off. So of course, if you have Bluetooth in your car, this is going to be pretty easy. Just connect it to your car Bluetooth. If you don't, you guys can go ahead and connect that little aux cable to that little Bluetooth adapter that we have there if you guys want to go ahead and use that through there. And of course, we have our volume options right here for our media. We have our navigation and our phone right there. You guys can go ahead and customize those to your liking. On our display section right here, we have some pretty cool stuff right here. We have our night shift mode. You can have that on or off. And this basically is going to dim and brighten the screen depending on the time that it is during the day. And you guys can go ahead and set that depending on what time it's sunny and what time the sun goes down. Of course, we have our brightness right here. We have the light sensor on the back of this little tablet right here. And you can turn that off if you want to as well, but that's the same thing pretty much. That's our day and night cycle. So it dims and brightens. We have our wallpaper right here. We have 3 different wallpapers to choose from, which is pretty cool. I like this one. I'm gonna go ahead and set that up. And of course, you guys can go ahead and set up your boot up car logo right here. So we have a Nissan. We're gonna go ahead and set Nissan as the logo on this. And if you guys did not know already, this is going to be a 60 frame per second screen, 700 nits as well, so very bright and direct sunlight, very colorful, very nice colorful display right here. So HD 720p, 700 nits and 60 frames per second. Very crazy stuff. As you guys can see, 60 frames per second is turned on. We have the 10-second timeout, return CarPlay, and of course, right drive is going to be for the people that are in countries like the UK that are going to be using right-hand drive. So you guys can go ahead and turn on that option so all the different settings can be allocated to your driving stance right there. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and start up the car right now. So we're going to go ahead and hold this, and as you guys can see, it's going to give us that little Nissan logo. Pretty cool. Honestly, I really do like that. Really nice feature right there. And of course, the next thing we're going to be showing you is Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Of course, right here, Android Auto is the one that I'm going to be using because I use an Android device. And once you click on this, it's going to say turn on Bluetooth and Wi-Fi of the mobile phone, then connect Bluetooth to PND, and then it's going to give you a chain of numbers right there. So all you're going to want to go ahead and do is go into your Bluetooth, and then you're going to go ahead and add that device right there. You're going to connect, and then you're going to pair. There is no Wi-Fi connection with this. It's going to automatically just connect to Bluetooth, but it is going to make a local Wi-Fi pairing thing or whatever. But all you have to do is go ahead and pair to this, and you should be good. So we're going to go ahead and set that up right now. All right, so as you guys can see, we have our PND 6543 right there. So we're going to go ahead and click this. It's going to connect. And as you guys can see, we are in here. It's going to ask you to allow pairing as well. And you're just going to go ahead and click pair. So once we go ahead and click pair, it's going to say Android Auto connecting. As you guys can see, please hold on. And it has finally booted up, as you guys can see. And with this, you're going to be able to listen to your Spotify, listen to Google or Apple News, a bunch of different stuff, use your applications. And again, like I said before, 60 frame per second screen right here. So it is a very nice touchpad right here. It's going to be nicer than most of the touch screens that you have, even in modern cars. Very nice looking display right here though. And as you guys can see, you guys are going to be able to use Apple Maps and Google Maps and stuff like that. You're going to be able to take phone calls. You're going to be able to take notifications like text and stuff. You're going to get your time and everything that you would get in a newer car with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, you are now going to be getting on this device. So really cool. It's going to change your car into a more high-tech car. And also what's really cool is when I start up the car right now, which we're about to do, to connect from this device to your phone, it's only going to take about 12 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and start up the car right here. Go ahead and start it up. Of course, this is going to turn on, And my phone's in my pocket right now, and this is going to take 12 seconds to do. And just like this, Android Auto is now connected to my car right here. So really cool stuff right here. The other cool thing about this as well with Apple and Android Auto is you can go ahead and click this microphone, and of course the mic's going to be connected to your phone, but it's going to look like it's on here. So we're going to go ahead and click this. Take me to In-N-Out.
There's a In-N-Out burger 1.3 miles away. Want to navigate there?
And you just go ahead and start your route. There you go. Alright guys, so that was the Carpodgo T3 Pro right there, and been using this device for a couple days now. Very cool stuff right here. If you guys don't have Android Auto in your car and you guys take long road trips, or you need something that gives you maps and you don't want to use your phone, I noticed way back when I used one of those phone holders in my car, I'd always drop my phone, I'd always lose it and stuff. And obviously this is a bigger display, this is going to give you more features and stuff like that. This may be something that you guys want to look into. I thought it was pretty cool, and for the price tag, I mean, for $200 after the discount, you really can't go wrong with this. It's super inexpensive. Definitely going to upgrade your car and upgrade the look of your car as well. It makes it look more premium on the interior once you put it inside. So once again, Carpodgo, really do appreciate you sponsoring this video and sending this device out. If you guys do want to pick this up, use the link in the description down below and use code TechRight at checkout to get you that $50 off this device as well. Absolutely in love with this device so far. I couldn't recommend it enough. If you want to make your dumb car into a smarter car, this is something that I can definitely recommend. But this has been Safan from TechRight. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out, Tech Gang.